Two humorous nurses would like to acknowledge the true custodians of the land in which we record our podcast, the Yorta Yorta people.
We pay our respects to elders past and present and extend our respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders listening today. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Two humorous nurses with Kelly and Jess.
It's debrief time.
Debrief. I don't have Alicia to do the little song.
I definitely can't take that up. Sorry.
We need to get Willow to sing us a little debrief.
A little ditty.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, and she would.
I know she would, and she would be brilliant. Hello.
Hi. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to debrief about.
There's just so much
to debrief about.
There's literally, we were like sat down last week to record an episode that's going out, that would have gone out last week if you're listening to it. And we were like, when can we catch up to record? And it was like, oh, probably not at all.
Like February?
I know, because I've got 2 big weekends away in Melbourne, and then I'm off to Sydney for a conference, and you've got like a gazillion extracurricular activities for your kids.
Dancing, 2 dance concerts, 2 rehearsals, like 3 full dress rehearsals.
Oh God.
Oh. Plus I've also got to like work in there. Oh, and I've been rostered on 2 night shifts for the weekend that we're doing the event.
No,
I know, and it's Saturday, Sunday.
Oh,
so I would have to take 2 nights off. Anyway, I'm at work tomorrow. I got to try and fix it.
Oh my God,
you know, life's just swallowing me whole.
What are the chances? Like, you rarely ever do night shifts, and then they just give you
not
2 in a row.
And not 2 in a row.
Yeah. Yes, that event is going to take up all of our
everything, all of our things.
All of our things. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, right. So tell us about so Jess has Willow, how old is she? 7, 8?
7.
8 on Christmas Day. And she is like a dancer, a singer. She does everything, and she competes. She's competitive.
Yes.
Competitive. And and she's so good at it, but you have to travel all over the countryside for it.
Yes, we do. So over the school holidays, we went to 2 dance competitions that were over an hour and a half away. And because she's in the younger section, she always starts first, she's the second younger. The first section is under 6, and then it's 6 and under 8. So like they do it like by age order.
Yeah.
So if it's a big competition, the first kids start at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so you got to get up early.
And if and you can't stay every time because 1, I'm not rich, and 2, I'm not rich.
Yeah. And you've got like a whole family.
I've got a whole other I've got other kids. But this Thursday we're off to the grand final.
Oh my God.
We're actually staying this time because it's on a Friday. It's over 2-hour drive away.
Where is it?
Myrtleford.
Oh, how nice.
It's in it, and it's a beautiful theatre too. Like really, really beautiful.
In my favourite alpine area.
It's so good. And then her first dance is at like 8:45, and then her last dance is at 6:30
PM.
So, 8:45 AM, and then a couple of in between, and then 6:30 PM.
Are you close enough that you could go back to the hotel, or there's really like no time?
We're only staying we're staying Thursday night, so we'll have to check out when we leave.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We'll just watch a lot of dancing, and then when we get back, and then on Saturday she has a singing showcase. I know. And Sunday, Dixie, my middle girl, and Delilah, the youngest one, they've got a full dress rehearsal for their showcase.
Oh my God.
And then the week after, Sean's going to Melbourne for 5 days. I might just self-combust.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's a lot.
it is a lot. I
Oh,
need a holiday
I know.
by myself.
Yeah. That's like the best kind of holiday. You just need to check into like the local motel just for a
Yeah.
night, just 24 hours alone.
Yeah.
Just do nothing. Anyway, it's hard. It's hard being a mum of superstars. One day they might make you rich
Well,
with
God.
their super talents.
We would literally have to move to like a metro area.
The Cam's cousins are dancers, and they went to a school in is it in Shepparton that features like performing arts as their like high school.
Never heard
So,
anything about it.
I'm pretty sure that's what they did, and now his cousin studies dance in Melbourne.
All right.
Yeah, she goes to uni down there and has done. She can't sing, which she's like really pissed off at. She's an amazing dancer, and she's like, if I could sing, I'd go get a job on cruise ships.
Yes.
As like a performer. She said she still might try, but like she's done quite a lot of musicals and stuff, and
yeah,
because she can't sing, she can only do all the dancing parts.
I just don't think you get paid very much. I don't think my husband would be like, yes, that's a good career.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not forever.
No, that's the other thing. It's not forever.
You could still, she's smart enough. She
could
do
be a
something else.
surgeon or something on the side.
Yeah, that's right. Well, one of the girls I nursed with, she was a burlesque dancer. She did
really?
burlesque dancing on her in her time off. She was so fun. We all went one night to watch her because she was like tits out and everything. I was like, oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't see me doing that.
No, but I mean, it's not really our cup of tea.
Oh, goodness.
I went to Perth. Not to Perth. I didn't go to Perth at all. I went to Melbourne.
You didn't go to Perth.
I went to Melbourne.
I thought it was going to be like a different story. And then I was like, hang on. I don't know. You didn't. You went to Melbourne and saw your friend from Perth.
Yeah, I did. I saw my best friend from Perth and her kiddo. And we had the best day. We had the best weekend.
Yeah.
And once we realized that we could use the tram system and not walk 10 million miles on the first day.
Kelly.
Honestly, but you should have seen us. We were looking for this one record store because Jane's kid is like heavy into music and heavy into records and has like the best record collection. She has the most incredible music. So Jane's kid and my kid could not be two different people. Like Amelia's like, Jane's like, what do you want to do this weekend? And she's like, I want to go to Mecca and buy Sol Janeiro body spray and Drunk Elephant moisturizer. And Jane's kid's like, I want to get a record from Radiohead. I'm like, oh my God. And we
Chalk and cheese.
Yeah. And we went walking around and around in fucking circles trying to find this find this record shop. And then we realized it was just upstairs on the building of the corner that we'd stood on like 5 times. I was like, I finally Googled it rather than just Google mapping it. And I was like, it's on level 1.
Google Maps when you're walking is
oh my God,
reliable.
It is the worst. We went around and around in circles. And then we found it, and it was a really cool record shop, and she got a few records. And then he invited us to a record launch that was being held the next night.
Oh, yeah.
His mind just blew. She was like, oh my God, you can't get more Melbourne than that. And just little things happen like the whole time that were like the hotel that we stayed in. We stayed in an apartment. It was on level 18, and like 18's my number.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then, like that record store getting invited to the launch. And then like everything just kept going to plan. Like we found little things that we weren't looking for that we were just so cool. And like one of the things.
So great.
Yeah. And like, when you're watching tourists through their eyes and not your own eyes, thinking like dirty old Melbourne, like it's crusty, and just watching it through the eyes of a 16-year-old who is desperate to express herself in musically in Melbourne one day. Like she wants to go to uni there, and just watching how like mind-blowing she is. Like we walked into this little, because we all wanted to eat Asian all weekend, and Amelia just was like eating plain old rice. And she was like, can we go somewhere that has honey chicken? And I was like, yeah, mate, all right, we can. And so we found this literally random restaurant, which turns out there's two in Melbourne. One was literally right next to the record store launch that we were at. We decided, but we didn't go there. I'd looked at it and thought, that might be a good option. But then afterwards, we just naturally walked up the road and ended up on like Swanson Street. Yeah. So we just walked. I was just caught in my eye because I really wanted wonton soup. That's all I wanted. And I caught on my eye that there was wonton soup on the menu, like on the board inside. And I was like, oh, and they had honey chicken as well. So I was like, fine, let's go in there. So we go in and the guy goes, yep, just take a seat, either one of those tables. So we sit down at a table, and then Katie nearly explodes at the table. She's like, oh my God. And he's like basically crying. And I'm like, what is going on? And in this restaurant, there was all graffiti all over the wall. Like people had written all their names on it and everything. And on the wall where we were sat was the name of her like most favorite musician, Youngblood, who toured last year. Then she went and met at like when he toured, like she went lined up for hours to meet him, was his name and like 2022 written on the wall on the seat that she was sat next to.
It's meant to be.
And she, like, honestly, I've never seen anyone so excited over something about, like, she was like basically crying.
Right. How old is she?
16. And I was just like, that's so cute. Like, I was just like, and she was just like, this is the best weekend ever. And she like, this is how isolated Perth is. She saw us, this is really testing my talking, a street sweeper. Like, like I was like,
one of those little ones.
Yeah, I was like, I have one in our little town that goes around, for God's sake. Like, why are you so enamored with these, like, street sweepers? They're not even doing a good job. He went past us and it was like everything was still on the road. She kept taking all these photos. And then, like, yesterday when they got home, we, like, I created, like, a little group chat and put all the photos in it. And she put all her photos in it, some of which are horrific of me because they're, like, candid shots. And I'm like...
Speaking of horrific, you would not believe how many photos I have taken myself to give to you for the graphic, because like you and Alicia are all done up beautiful. You got your makeup done, you've got beautiful photographer studio, bloody looking fantastic, and here's me with me stethoscope. Try not to smile, try not to look like a criminal, trying to be in the right light, because I got home at 6 o'clock.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, oh my God, I've got to take the photos before it gets dark. So I'm undecided on these photos. You might have to wait till tomorrow.
That's okay. I probably won't do it till tomorrow night anyway. So that's okay.
Oh my Lord.
Speaking of Alicia, so she had the baby. Oh, yeah. Little Lachlan Keith.
Oh.
I love the name Lachlan.
So beautiful. I can't wait to meet him.
I know. I think I said I might pop over Wednesday afternoon on my way home from work, just for a little meet and greet. Just run in, just say hi and run out. That's what I did last time, because I was like, don't talk to me. I don't want to know anything until we record your birth story. But I still wanted to meet Ollie. So I like raced in, gave her a cuddle and left again.
And ran away again.
Yeah. I was like, don't you talk to me. Like, but
you've done the same this time. You've bloody cut us all off. None of us are allowed to know what's going on until the podcast.
I mean, you can catch up with her and talk to her about it, but she can't share it in the chat. That's all. You need to have like real reactions.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm excited to hear it.
And this time she had a student midwife with her, so we're going to get her on, and we're going to get her in the absence of Alicia and get her. I
haven't worked with her as a midwife, but I've worked with her as a Rousson, and she's
So it's going to be fun.
Are we going to talk about your new job?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So I got a new job. It's just my old job with a lot more responsibility.
Yeah. Well, it's not. You've got a new title.
I do have a new title.
Ambulatory Services Manager.
Yeah, Ambulatory Services Manager. It really doesn't convey
it's the worst title.
Complexity of what I actually will be doing. So I'll be in charge of the like oncology medical day unit that we have and the renal dialysis day unit.
And the
and some clinical oversight of consulting suites.
Yeah,
which no one's really sure.
But it's just a dumb title because it seems like you're just looking after the people that can walk in, like you're the office lady.
And I feel like on my email header, I'll have ambulatory services manager, and then underneath I'll have cancer services and renal dialysis services. Yeah. I'm like, I need to convey the specialties attached to this.
Yeah, that's right. It's terrible.
I went down to, I've been sort of popping into renal, I haven't commenced the job yet. I don't commence until the end of October. And I just keep popping in there just to ask a few questions and get like a few contacts and stuff. And every time I go in there, I walk out thinking, oh, I really know nothing about dialysis. I was like,
me either.
Oh no, I don't know.
Our oncology units and our renal dialysis units are literally on different parts of the hospital.
I know they're on, and there's no like real shortcut to get to them anymore. Like I have to go through the main ward.
Yeah, all the way through the main ward, through the nurses station. Talk to 10 people on your way past. Talk to 10 people on your way back. Will your office stay in oncology, or are you going to be like central to like?
Well, there's nowhere for me to go.
Oh, you could
there's
go
no. So
care.
I will. I think while staffing levels the way they are in oncology with like only one other like chemo trained nurse, I think it's a smart decision for me to stay in there as a backup support. Yeah. But like really there is no office space for me to go anywhere closer to either of them. So I'll just get my step count up by like walking to and from both.
And you obviously like, pop your head in and be like, you right?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yep, like cool, thanks.
I know for the first few weeks, and I'm going to have to like base myself down in renal, I think, just so I can sort of learn the lay of the land. Like I looked at the machines today and I was like, oh my God. And then I tell everyone that like accessing PICs and ports is like no big deal. And then I was like, God, I might have to learn how to access a like fistula. And those needles are like huge. Huge. I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I'm like all nervous to like learn a whole new world of nursing. Like I've literally done nothing. When I lived in Broome, worked in Broome, we did some like peritoneal dialysis, but that's like nothing like hemodialysis.
Yeah.
So anyway, I already have a list of jobs to do. I just ordered a whiteboard for the wall of my office because I'm like, I'm going to need a visual of shit I have to do to keep up. I have 3 to-do lists, and I'm like, I need to consolidate them.
And this is a full-time position, mind you.
I know.
Taking away our Friday coffee dates.
I know.
So I hope you're good at it.
Me too, Jesus.
I'm sure you will be.
Imagine at my 3-month appraisal, they're like, nah.
No. I think you should go back to 4 days a week.
But we had a paint and pizza night a couple of weeks ago.
It was so good.
So I think I'm going to make that like a regular monthly thing, and whether we go to different people's houses, because like obviously I have all the paints and everything, like there's no need to like I'll just bring it all with me.
You're the cook. Will you bring the food with you too?
Yeah. So I was thinking the other day I'm going to make it like a regular monthly thing, because I feel like, and even if everyone like just chips in $5 so I can like buy the I might go online and buy like 100 canvases for like $2 or something from Amazon.
Yeah, and we should just like bring a plate.
Yeah.
Bring your favorite thing.
Because making 8 pizzas was like
delicious.
It was okay. They were really good, actually. That zucchini one, I still dream of it. Like,
yeah, the zucchini, and what was it? Oh, there was another one. With the artichoke. Did you have one with?
Oh yeah, that was the zucchini one.
Oh, that was the zucchini.
It was eggplant as well, wasn't it? Or just zucchini? I roasted eggplant and zucchini.
Eggplant?
Eggplant? Yeah, eggplant.
Do you say plants or plants?
Plants.
Do you? Really?
Plants.
Do you have plants in your garden? Or...
I plant my plants. I don't know. Plants.
Oh.
I don't have anything in my garden. I hate gardening.
Well,
Eggplant.
I didn't expect you to say plant.
Eggplant. Now I don't know what I had aubergine and courgettes and artichokes, and it was fucking delicious.
It was delicious. Absolutely delicious.
So good. But like,
and then you made all of those beautiful pizzas, and then Alicia had ham and pineapple.
I asked in the group chat,
terrible.
Does anyone have any like preferences for pizza? And Alicia's like, I like my pizzas like children's. And I was like, right, ham and pineapple for you it is. I kept getting distracted and like almost burning them and then being impatient and not letting them cook long enough. Because I only have like 3 shelves in my oven. Well, I have 2 shelves in the base of the oven. So I had to rotate frequently. And
you need a big like 900.
I know, but I rent, and don't think I'd rather my landlord give me an air conditioner than a new oven. But it was fun, and then we got drunk on espresso martinis.
Yeah, we did, and it was great.
It was.
We watched football, and it was just fun.
And we all painted. And actually, Sarah and I painted the same thing. We both painted a cow.
And you forgot the cow's body.
I did forget its body. It looked much better when I put its body on.
Yes. Before the body, it was weird.
I was like, what is wrong with this? And then I put a name tag. I put like an ear tag, cow tag on it. And I did 69 on it. And then...
Amelia's like, oh, that's your star sign or something.
Yeah, so Cam the other day, he's like, why does the cow, because it's still proudly displayed in my dining room, he's like, why does the cow have the 69 on its ear? And he goes, Dad, that's the Cancer star sign. That's Mum's star sign. And he just looked at me and goes, oh, yeah, right. Like,
mine is also still on my kitchen bench, like propped up against the wall.
Were your kids impressed?
Willow was.
Yeah.
My mum was actually. Mum was like, yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. And I was like, well, I wouldn't call it beautiful, but it's better than I expected it was going to be.
And, of course, Monique outshone herself.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I knew she would.
Oh, it was like, and who knew you could do that kind of work with just Kmart brushes?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, honestly. So the problem was we didn't have a theme. So when we went into it, everyone was Googling madly what they were going to paint because Alicia was like, I thought you'd have a theme. And I was like, mate, I've got pizza and the canvas. What more do you want? You bring your ideas. And so everyone did something really different except for Sarah and I. But I'm definitely going to do another one. Probably not in October because it's like frantic, but in November. And it'll have to be Christmas themed, I think.
Yes.
You have to do a Christmas theme.
Yep, love that.
And then, I think that was so fun. It was such a good night. We didn't really talk too much work. And then Alicia brought a new friend to the group.
Who's also a nurse. I think that helped. She wasn't a nurse. We probably would have scared her right off.
Yeah. And she brought me alcoholic beverages. She brought me spicy margarita drinks. So I was like, hello, you're
in.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, Alicia told me not to bother. And I'm like, yeah, true Alicia fashion. But thank you for considering me. And I think she had a good time too. Alicia, honestly, we thought she was going to go into labour at the end of the night.
But, yeah, I thought for sure she was having that baby on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
But alas.
Turns out
she did not.
Sometimes you just can't stand up or sit up for late nights when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
But what else? You got anything else? What have you been watching? Oh my God, I've just caught up on Love is Blind.
Oh, well, I'm not finished yet.
Worst season ever. Love is Blind
Ever.
5, season 5. Worst season ever.
Anyway, I'm up to where JP and is it Taylor?
Yeah, I can't. Kate, what's her name? Yeah.
JP and Taylor. She just broke up with him. That's where I'm up to. He's
She
like
should
a
have
really
worn
weird
more.
dude, man.
Oh, and she should have worn way more makeup for that breakup. She should have gone in
Yeah,
Kate,
she
face
should have
Kate.
been in there like, fuck you.
Yeah.
What was making me really angry was she wasn't getting angry about it.
I know.
I wanted her to be like, I'm on TV and
Yeah.
like she did say, well, I was meeting you for the first time. Like as if she was not gonna wear makeup.
And then she didn't wear makeup all honeymoon. So she's obviously not precious. Like
Yeah.
she's not going to wear a full face of makeup every single day. So I don't think that's your problem, mate.
Hello, mate, you've got some sort of red, white, and blue flag or color or some weird like American obsession.
Yeah.
Like that was weird.
He was so weird. How funny was he? Like, how different from the pods was he in real life?
Oh, yeah, totally. Because she had fake eyelashes.
I know.
Am I going to have to deal with you putting your face on before we go anywhere?
Please.
Terrible.
Anyway, I think they're all terrible. Like they are.
And then the other two, shocking. I don't even want to finish it, but I'm not a quitter.
Nah, don't quit because like.
What about have you been watching Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, I think I've got 1 or 2 episodes to catch up on. The last one I watched was her baby shower where it got rained out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I just love Charlotte.
She's so good.
From the very first, this is Charlotte from Geordie Shore, by the way.
Charlotte
She has her own series, Charlotte in Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yes, she's beautiful. Well, now she's had her lips removed.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it funny how when you have a daughter, it changes your perception of everything? Like because she said that she had her lips dissolve because she didn't want to portray that for her daughter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And how sad of mum going through breast cancer and everything while she was like. I just loved her when she took her to the wig maker.
Yeah, it was good.
Like they're just so funny together. I'm like, oh.
I know, they're so good.
Yeah.
I've loved her from day dot.
Yeah.
And I was like so pro Charlotte and Gary.
Oh.
Like, please. I actually follow Gary on Snapchat.
Oh.
And he's married and he's got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And he's like the best dad. Like he's totally not Geordie Shore Gary.
Oh.
Like it's because he didn't do the reunion and he was like, why do I need to do that? I don't need to prove to anybody. Yeah, like he's just totally different. I actually really enjoy watching his Snapchat.
Yeah. And
otherwise, I've got a lot of things to watch, but I'm watching half of everything.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out for the Christmas special of Virgin River.
Oh, Virgin River, yes.
Like, I actually am shocked. We're recording this on the 9th of October and I've yet to put my Christmas trees on.
Oh, that was going to be my question before my Wi-Fi dropped out. I was going to say, have you got your Christmas tree up yet?
I have not. And only because I've just been so busy and I've been away last weekend. I'm away.
It's not going to happen till November, is it?
This weekend. Oh my God. No, well, I'm home on the weekend of the 21st and the 22nd.
Oh, right.
So I think I might do it then. And we did watch a Christmas movie when we were in Melbourne. We watched quite a few movies. Actually, we watched You're Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah, which is Adam Sandler and his entire family. Both his daughters play his daughters.
Oh, really?
In the show. Yeah, it's really funny. It was really good. The girls really wanted to watch it. So we watched that. We watched Mean Girls and then we watched that. And it was really good. Like it was just a nice movie. And then the next day we watched a Christmas movie and we watched Kiwi Santa or Kiwi Christmas or something. Don't bother looking it up. Because it is the worst movie I have ever.
There's not a lot of great Christmas movies.
That's not true. There's a lot of
Well,
great Christmas movies.
no, they're all the same, and
Correct,
you
but
can
it's
get
fine.
the ending of all of them.
This was honestly, though, like so bad that it was funny. And we just, at one point, I was like, I can't watch any more of this, but we couldn't stop watching. Like, the girls were just like, this was shit, but like, also we quite liked it. Like,
I think that's where our friendship really blossomed, with our love of Christmas movies.
yes, the Hallmark Christmas movie. I like this time of year. I can't watch a movie generally most times. Like, I can watch 8 episodes of a show, but watching a movie is like tests my ability to
same
focus. But I can watch a Hallmark.
As soon as them Christmas movies come out, boom.
I could watch a dozen of them in a weekend.
That's
I will watch them after work.
They're all the same.
I know. And I can literally...
Girl goes back to her hometown, or boy goes back to their hometown, crashes their car or does something, and then someone comes along and saves them. Yeah, they're all the same. They're fabulous.
And I love that I can just Snapchat, and they never, ever, 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 ever kiss until the final scene.
They'll end. Yep.
And they might almost kiss multiple times through, but they will.
Oh yeah, and then someone will interrupt them.
Yep.
A dog will run through their legs, through the snow with a nutcracker in its mouth.
One day I'm going to go to some small town in America that's called Christmas, and I'm going to bunk up at the local motel, and I'm going to get to know the owner, and I'm going to attend every cookie baking competition and
Christmas bread, and light the town's Christmas tree.
I'm going to go to every event on that 10-day calendar in the lead up to Christmas, and I'm going to find some homeless kids and give them presents, and I'm going to drink mulled wine under a snowy...
Have you ever had mulled wine?
Yeah, it's gross. I had it in Bright.
Oh, it's revolting.
I'm like,
in Germany at a Christmas market, and I was like, oh, this is terrible.
But I'm going to do it one day. I did want to go to Germany for Christmas in 2025 and just spend it in a little village.
Yes.
With reindeer and lights, and just embrace it.
We did before kids, Europe in like early mid-December.
Yeah.
It was so good. The beautiful Christmas, like every street's got beautiful Christmas lights, and it was so good. All the Christmas markets, and
that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
might not be 2025 because I think we're doing Japan, and I want to do America with Amelia, so I can go back and see all my Bali girls.
Oh yeah.
But definitely have a proper snowy Christmas.
Yes.
1 year. And just immerse yourself in it for 2 weeks and come home or whatever. But Christmas.
Come back to 45 degrees.
I know. That's the worst. I'm already not looking forward to summer.
That's the other thing we bond over, our hate of summer.
Yeah, shit, yeah. It got hot last week, and I was like, it was cold the whole time we were in Melbourne. I was like, thank fuck. Like,
I know. I said to Sean last night, how hot's it going to be tomorrow? He's like 17. I was like, yes, pants and a jumper. Oh.
Yeah, my friend in Perth was the same that came over. She was like, I'm so glad it's not hot.
And it was like 35 there over the weekend, wasn't it? Ugh.
Yeah, gross.
No.
But, so we're off to Melbourne again on Thursday. I'm like, a few more days, and then I'm off to Sydney on Sunday for a work conference.
I'm excited for that.
I mean, it'll be interesting.
Wait for the gossip.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few of us going, so
get them all drunk and get them to spill their secrets.
Well,
their work secrets, not their personal. We don't need to know about their personal lives, just work related.
Going away with the CEO. I'm not sure how drunk we can get the CEO. Apparently,
maybe you don't have to get her drunk.
You can't buy you can't buy alcohol on the hospital credit card. Apparently, so fun for ourselves. Hang on, Diesel out. Cam's trying to summons.
Hey, Cam.
Hi, running buddy.
Or have you started running?
No, he hasn't. Out. Yeah. Anyway, it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I messaged Steph, who
Kelly.
yeah, and I might try and go up and see her while I'm there. I think she's in I don't know where she is in a hospital, but we're in the conference is in
RPA,
Coogee.
I reckon.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I messaged her and I'll see if I can get up there because I arrive on Sunday and the conference starts. Well, the pre-conference events are on Monday, and I wanted to go to one of them.
What's a pre? That's hard for me to say. Pre-conference event.
Well, they're just like refresher sessions, but because I've never done anything with the Studer principles, which is what the conference is about, Studer, which is some kind of management system. So obviously I don't know anything about it, so it's probably a good thing I'm going. But on the Monday they have a like a refresher, reminder of the 9 principles of Studer and stuff. So I'm attending that because I feel like then I won't be going into the week
and be like, what the fuck is this?
Because there's like 2 full days. Like it goes from like 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. Like, and there's multiple sessions and things like that. So I figured if I sort of understand what it's about, then I can pick the right sessions for me to attend. Because right now I'm just picking them based off the name of the session, and like that might not be the best session for me. So. But anyway, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and it's a work trip to Sydney, and it's fun.
Yeah, and it's like on your own, just
I know,
laying in a bed by yourself. Like,
I know how nice.
I'd be up for that.
I know. I just spent the weekend with Amelia sharing the bed with me.
Yeah.
So I'm like ready to not share it, but yeah.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Do you have anything else to report?
Not really. It's probably just about my running career.
Oh my God, yes, you're running.
I know.
Jess is a runner.
I run now. I'm doing a 5K course or 5K learn how to run course. And I did get COVID, so that knocked me back 2 weeks. And now Kelly's busy. So I can't actually do my final 5K run until Kelly's can be there because she wants to cheer me on at the end.
Yeah, well, you've got to do you've got to have a support. Like you can't do the program and then just run 5Ks and send us a picture of your map.
Yeah,
like that's not.
No, that's not. But we're actually so busy. I don't know when it's going to happen. I know. It should be happening on like this weekend.
But you don't even have time this week.
I don't even have time.
Like I said, I'm free on the 21st and the 22nd of October.
I might be free. No, well, I'm not even free then either.
Well, I'm free on the 19th after lunch. You could run into school pickup.
19th.
It's a Friday.
I'm probably at work.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll make it work, and then we'll report back on
my success.
Yeah. Do you have like a goal in mind for the time, or you just want to run fast?
I've done my longest so far is 3.9 Ks, and that was 30 minutes. So I reckon maybe 40, 45 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Just good on you for running that far without stopping.
Yeah.
I walked around Melbourne for half a day and then woke up the next day and my calves were on fire and I could barely move. So I was like...
Well, I should have run today, but I didn't because I went to Melbourne and back. So I have to run tomorrow, but I also have got a PT booked at the gym tomorrow. So I don't know.
I know I had to cancel Pilates this week because Amelia had to be picked up from school today because she was sick. So thankfully Jojo picked her up, but then I couldn't really hang around after work to go to Pilates at 5:30 if Jo's looking after my poor sick kid who pooped her pants. So
oh no,
I know. So then I had to cancel that, and then I realised
didn't fall far from the tree there.
No, that's what I said to her. You got Kelly belly. And I don't know if you can give 10-year-olds Gastrostop. The packet says 12 and over, but
just give it one.
Well, I just put some in I just opened the capsule because she won't swallow a capsule, and I put some in a put the powder into some Nutella, and she took that. So
What is she, a little puppy dog?
yeah, mate, she won't have you tried to swallow a gastrosop tablet? It floats in your mouth in the water. It nearly makes me vomit every time I take it.
No, I don't need gastrostop.
Oh my God. We always have it in our house.
I need the other. I need the Coloxal, not the.
Yeah. So no Pilates for me this week. And then Wednesday I was booked in on wait list, and I was like, I don't even have time to do it. Like at some point I have to do a load of washing, because when I leave Thursday, I'm not back till next Wednesday. And we go straight after work Thursday, we go down to Melbourne. So I'm like, at some point I'm going to have to, I should have washed my clothes tonight, because I have to take all the stuff for Sydney as well.
Ugh.
I'm like, oh, it's just too much. So I was like, no.
It never ends. Well, do you know what? I get really annoyed at the women who came before us that decided that we needed to have careers. Like, why do we need to do all these things? It's because these other bitches were like, yes, we want to work. We want to work. No, we don't.
The problem is, though, they wanted to work, so they got what they want. But the men were like, well, if you want to work, you can do it, but you still got to do everything else too. So now we do everything.
I get angry about that sometimes. Like, fuck you, bitches.
I know. Anyway, I was like, oh God, I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. But anyway, we'll just do it. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And as soon as November hits the end of year, I would have started working full time. The end of year tiredness, where everyone's like, oh, it's just the end of the year, that magically gets fixed on the 1st of January.
Yeah.
Will just kick in, and I'll just have to.
It doesn't for me. I just want it to be February.
I know you have like a rough few months coming up with like literally every single person's. We have all the dance concerts. Yep. You have end of school. You have Christmas. You have 10,000 birthdays in a 6-week period, and then you can breathe in February.
Yeah. I'll have 2 kids at school. That'll be nice.
Yeah, that will be nice.
But yeah,
Amelia's excited because does Dixie start next year?
Yeah, she does. She might be Dixie's buddy.
Yes.
She's telling me.
Yeah, she's so excited to that might be an option.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, I just really want it to be February.
Yeah, without wasting the time though. Like, don't want to wish any time away, but I still want.
Also, can someone please sort out all my Christmas presents?
Oh, no.
So my 3 kids are Christmas Day, the 8th of January, and the 9th of January.
Yeah.
And mine's the end of January, and my husband's birthday is the first week of Feb.
Yeah. You're
Plus
like
Christmas.
literally all within a 6-week period of each other.
It's very expensive. And then I'm going to have to buy all new uniforms, and you know how expensive they are.
I should have a look through and see what I've got, but they'll be all way too big for you.
Well, it'll be Willow that'll need them, because Dixie will have Willow's. Because Willow's still wearing her prep stuff.
I know. I had to buy Amelia shorts. This is what started the meltdown this morning. I had to buy a new she wanted shorts, not the dress. So I bought her the shorts, and they're too long and they make me look so dumb. People will tease me. I'm like, no one's going to tease you. They're all wearing the same shorts.
Yeah.
Like, we can only buy one pair of shorts from the same location. Like,
that's like Willow with the pinafore. I don't like the top. What do you mean you don't? I don't like the way I'm like, well, do you care when other people are wearing? It's like, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
You're gonna look exactly like them.
Yeah. I know. Anyway, Jojo came to the rescue today, and because the logo on the shorts is really low, so she rolled them up as far as she could, and like literally the logo is sitting on the bottom of the hem. And she's like, I was like, I don't think they care. So long, I mean, even if you rolled it up past it, they probably wouldn't care. But like, so anyway, she went to school in her sports shorts, and I said, I'm not writing a note if you get detention for uniform. So be it. Like, after a massive meltdown,
and so much she shit herself.
Yeah. I know. She did say, no, my tummy's okay when she left this morning, but obviously it wasn't.
Oh, God.
So she didn't shit herself at school, so that's good. She made it home to JoJo's.
Oh,
anyway.
She's going to love hearing this back on the podcast.
I'll play it in the car on the way to school for
She's like, Mom!
it.
You horrible woman.
I know. All right. Well,
All right. I haven't even had tea.
Oh my God. Probably.
Or a coffee. God, or a bloody drink or a wee or like nothing.
Nothing.
A shower.
Well, go have a shower. And
I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. I just want to lay on the couch.
Well, do that. Make some
I've got too many things to do.
They'll all be there tomorrow.
I know. I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, are you on it early or late?
Late.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I can do a whole day's work before I actually go to work.
Correct. How fun.
Mm.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me on your first debrief.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's like a little therapy session.
It is.
Just
I just
win.
like blurted out all that. Like, please, I needed like a PA. Someone come and like just do things for me, please.
Yeah. What do they call them? Interns. We're not paying you. It's the
Yeah, we're not
experience.
paying you. No one's paying me, so I ain't paying you.
Exactly.
Mm.
All right. Well, you can read some motivational quotes off the back of Sean's board there. Is that
Yeah,
on
do you want me to read you one? Doing nothing gets you nothing. If you continuously do the same thing, expect the same thing.
Oh, wow.
If you are not aggressive enough, you will never make money. If you're not defensive enough, you won't keep it.
Wow. Sean should start a podcast.
Yeah, he would, and then he would get over it.
That would be his next hyperfixation. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what this whole room is, a hyperfixation.
I love it. The Schroffus.
Yeah, the shoffy.
All right. Well, go follow us on Instagram at Two Humorous Nurses Podcast.
Or you can send us an email at hello@twohumorousnurses.com. Do you want to buy us a coffee? Please. Buy me. No one's ever bought me a coffee.
Buy Jess a coffee.
Buy me a coffee. I don't know how you get to buy me a coffee. Is there a link in our bio?
There is, in our link tree.
Oh, yes. You can buy me a coffee there.
Yeah, you can. All right. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
I don't know. If we ever get a chance to catch up. Yeah.
It'll definitely be by Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Bye.
Bye.